welcome to ABC Interactive English. That is Karen.
And that is Henry.
And today we are looking at day 2 of our stories and fables, and it's called The Old Woman Who Lived in a Shoe. And the vocabulary words are
free. Free. After Henry catches a fish, he frees it.
Guard. Guard. The guard waved to us as we drove into the parking lot.
Dragon. Dragon. There's a cool dragon on Seth's shirt.
Lock. Lock. Jason's bike has a lock on its back wheel. So, Karen, I have a theory about dragons.
Okay, what's your theory about dragons?
You know, there are lots of different cultures, and they all have dragons in their mythology.
That's right.
Right? There's the Eastern dragon.
And the Western dragon.
That's right. And my theory...
breathe fire.
Yes, my theory is that they're really just dinosaurs. Because
that's
don't they look like dinosaurs?
They do. I have to say, dragons look like dinosaurs.
Yeah, they don't really look like each other, like the Eastern dragon and the Western dragon, but they both look like dinosaurs.
A little bit.
Right, I'm sure people...
I think the Western dragons look more like dinosaurs.
I'm sure at some point somebody discovered these big giant skeletons.
And they didn't know what they were.
So they say, hey, they're dragons.
Maybe. And you see a lot of dragons in storybooks. They're pretty cool.
Just like dinosaurs.
Interesting theories. Okay, and the question for today is, who or what is waiting at the castle door for the eldest son?
Who or what is waiting at the castle door for the eldest son?
Maybe a dragon?
Or a dinosaur.
The old woman who lived in a shoe. Finally, the eldest son in the family decided to go to the giant's castle. He would free his father and bring him back. He took his sword and set off. At the castle, a guard stood at the door. He told the son that his father was in a cage in a large room. However, a dragon was sleeping there. This didn't make the son scared. He went to the room, took his sword, and killed the dragon. Then he opened the lock on his father's cage and let him out.
Explanation 1. Hi, I'm Jeff.
Hi, I'm Hanny.
Welcome to day 2 of this month's Stories and Fables. Today we'll be reading again from a story called The Old Woman Who Lived in a Shoe. Yes, everyone, there once was an old lady who lived in a shoe. She lived there with her family minus her husband, because remember, the husband had been taken prisoner by a giant.
Well, that about sums it up, Jeff. Okay, let's start reading from day 2 of our story. The family living in the shoe was sick and tired of waiting for the giant to release their father and husband. Action was needed. Ah!
Yeah, finally the eldest son in the family decided to go to the giant's castle and do this. Anyways, it was he, the eldest son, who would free his father and bring him back. So, the eldest son took his sword and then set off.
Whoa there, Jeff. Aren't you forgetting something like the first vocabulary word of the day?
Whoops, I guess I was distracted doing this stuff. Free. Free. It's a verb. In our story, to free someone is to allow for someone to become free, or it's to help someone break free of the control of someone else. Now, more generally, to free someone is to let someone go, or to make it possible for someone to be let go. For example, after I freed the rabbit from the trap, it hopped away.
兔子被陷阱困住了，把它放走之后，兔子就蹦蹦跳跳的跳走了。那么 free 这个单字当形容词可以指免费的、自由的或是空闲的，不过它在课文里面是当动词表示释放。例如 She told her son to free the fireflies. She told her son to free the fireflies. 她叫她儿子把那些萤火虫放走。好，另外我们常常用 free A from B 来表达把 A 从 B 之中救出来，使 A 来摆脱 B 的束缚。例如 The boy freed the sparrow from a trap. The boy freed the sparrow from a trap. 男孩把那只麻雀救出来，让它从陷阱里面解脱。好，我们在第一天的故事读到，老太太跟孩子们搬进巨人的鞋子里住。那孩子们一直等不到父亲回来，最后大儿子就决定要去巨人的城堡去拯救父亲，把他带回家。然后他带了一把剑就出发了。文中的 sword 这个字就表示剑。Okay, the eldest son goes to the castle. His plan is to free his father. Wow, how exciting!
Oh, sword. He's got a sword. There
He's got
you
a
go.
sword.
Anyways, yes, this is all really exciting. And get this, the eldest son has made it to the castle. And there, at the castle door, something awaits his arrival.
Like what? The giant?
Not quite. And the thing or person I'm referring to might not even be waiting for the eldest son in particular.
Is this person waiting for one of the younger sons then? I don't get it. What are you trying to say, Jeff?
Hanny, I'm trying to say that it's now time for the question of the day.
Okay.
How exciting. Who or what is waiting at the castle door for the eldest son?
At the castle, a guard stood at the door. At the castle, a guard stood at the door. And guard is the second vocabulary word of the day.
Guard. Guard. It's a noun. A guard, everyone, is a person who guards something. Okay? If you guard someone or something, and notice we're using the word guard as a verb here. If you guard someone or something, or act as a guard, and then we're using the word as a noun, you keep them or it safe. One more time, if you guard someone or something, or act as a guard, you keep this thing or this person safe. Guards, very simply, protect things. They keep bad people away from something good in most situations. For example, that guard there protects the president at all times.
总统身边都会有随护，全天来保护总统的安危。那么 guard 这个单词在课文里面是当名词，表示守卫、侍卫。例如 Do those guards carry guns with them? Do those guards carry guns with them? 那些守卫身上有带枪吗？好，另外 guard 它有警戒、看守的意思，我们可以用 on guard 来表达警戒着，或者是守卫站岗。例如 There are always two soldiers on guard at the gate. There are always two soldiers on guard at the gate. 那个大门总是有2位士兵在站岗。好，回到故事里面，大儿子来到城堡，这个城门呢有一个侍卫在看守着。The guard told the son that his father was in a cage in a large room.
Yeah, that's what happens next in the story. Anyway, okay, that's enough for now. Let's go ahead and take a break.
Good idea, but don't go away, you guys. We'll be back soon.
欢迎收看就爱讲英文，我是悠悠，
我是季安。
我告诉你，我上一次买的那个网牌的衣服又被雷了啦。
就跟你说没，买东西好买这个衣服啊，最好是试穿过，亲自试穿过比较好了哈。这个试穿就是 try on，OK， 所以 it's better to try it on before buying it.
It's better to try it on before buying it.
对。
但是网拍你知道在家里只要动动手指头就可以下屏了，而且省时省钱很麻烦。
再跟着有几荷没能荷，有一好没两好，像这种耳朵硬的
怎样？
又听不进去，那你就千金难买早知道，对不对？啊，所以今天跟大家讲这个，早就跟你说过了，
早就跟你说过，
早就跟你说过了，哈 ，I told you，
I told you，
这个用法 ，I told you 这样。
可是没办法，网购久了，你知道总是会踩到雷。
对，雷
怎么说
？Bummer 就是这件事情让人家觉得很不愉快，对，很扫兴，这样 bummer， 对。所以呢，遇到这种事情，你就说啊 ，What a bummer，What
a bummer，
说
完要翻白眼，
再一次
，What a bummer， 啊不，我都斗鸡眼
，What a bummer， 这样 OK。所以呢，你的惨况就是你买的衣服不合身，不 OK。The dress I bought online doesn't fit. What a bummer.
The dress I bought online doesn't fit. What a bummer.
对，所以要
先试穿再买咯。
妹妹，就我会讲啦。I told you that shopping for clothes online can be a disaster.
I told you that shopping for clothes online can be a disaster.
在网络上买衣服呢，可能会很惨，就是一个灾难 disaster。当然这个比较夸张一点，但是你就可以说啊，这个超烂的这样。Shopping for clothes online can be a disaster. You have to try clothes on before buying them.
You have to try clothes on before buying them.
对，
你应该先试穿再买的。
对，
而且我跟你讲，我上次去看那部电影，哦天啊 ，Oh my God！
就跟你说很难看，
超难看，大雷。
I told you, the movie was a total bummer.
The movie was a total bummer.
对，我刚刚讲说 bummer 是很糟糕的状况，前面再加上 total， 那就更加强了，就整个贵州海料料。The movie was a total bummer， 烂到爆。
对，所以原来我告诉你，就是我早就跟你说过了，还不听。
对呀，
说过了还不听。
I told you not to see it.
好啦
I told you not to see it.
但是我就是死不信邪。
I told you not to see it.
那先来看我们的 live action.
What?
See, the dress I bought online doesn't fit. What a bummer.
I told you that shopping for clothes online can be a disaster. You have to try clothes on before buying them.
And the movie you told me about last week was horrible.
I told you not to see it. That movie was a total bummer. That's your stress.
Explanation 2.
Welcome back to day 2 of this month's Stories and Fables. We're reading again from a story called The Old Woman Who Lived in a Shoe.
The eldest son has reached the castle, and he knows where his father is now.
Right. The guard at the castle door had told the son that the son's father was in a cage in a large room. However, there is more than just a man and a cage in this room.
That's right. A dragon was sleeping there too. And dragon is the third vocabulary word of the day.
Dragon. Dragon. It's a noun. Dragons are creatures found in stories. Stories like The Old Woman Who Lived in a Shoe. Anyways, dragons are these story creatures or creatures from stories that kind of look like giant lizards or reptiles and which are capable of both flying and breathing fire. Yeah, dragons are pretty cool. Anyways, dragons can be found in myths, legends, sagas, tales, fairy tales, and stuff like that. That being said, sadly, dragons, they don't exist. Dragons are not real. For example, some believe that the great hero Beowulf was killed by a dragon.
同学们知不知道有一部10年前的电影叫做《贝武夫北海的诅咒》？其实贝武夫是西元8世纪的英文史诗作品。那有些人认为这史诗里面的英雄贝武夫是被巨龙杀死的。好 ，dragon 就是龙，它是当名词来用。例如 ，My grandpa was born in the year of the dragon. My grandpa was born in the year of the dragon. 我阿公他是龙年生的。好，再看一个例句。He drew a picture of a dragon in his notebook. He drew a picture of a dragon in his notebook. 他在他的笔记本上画了一只龙。 好，回到故事里面，这个守卫他虽然帮邪恶的巨龙来看守城门，可是他却很好心的告诉那位大儿子说，他父亲被关在一个大房间的笼子里，那边有一条龙在睡觉。Well, dragons are not real, everyone. Everyone knows that. But dragons, though, are still scary, right?
Oh, yeah. Super scary. Scary to everyone. Except the eldest son. That a dragon is sleeping in the large room didn't make the son scared. Quite matter-of-factly, he went to the room, took his sword, and killed the dragon. That's it. Yeah.
Then he opened the lock on his father's cage and let him out. Also, let's not forget that the final vocabulary word of the day is lock.
Lock. Lock. It's a noun. When we lock something, we are, one, trying to keep people from leaving or getting into a place, or two, we are trying to prevent theft. That's what we're doing when we lock something. Okay, and notice that I just used that word lock as a verb. But how can we do those things, the two things that I just mentioned? By using a lock. And here we have the word lock being used as a noun. The device you use to lock someone or something up is called a lock. Anyways, by the way, the giant's lock is obviously there to keep the eldest son's father in this cage. That's what this lock is doing. For example, the lock on my door keeps uninvited guests from entering my home.
锁门的目的就是不要随便让人进来。那么 lock 这个单词在课文里面是当名词，表示锁。例如 ，The lock on the bathroom door is broken.The lock on the bathroom door is broken. 那一间厕所门的锁坏掉了。好，另外 lock 也可以当动词，就表示锁上，像是 Oops, I forgot to lock my car. Oops, I forgot to lock my car. 啊，我忘记锁车门了。好，故事里面的大儿子他很勇敢，他不怕龙，直接就走进大房间里面，用剑把那条龙刺死，然后接着就打开父亲他笼子上这个锁，把他救出来。如果这个打斗画面可以拍成电影，应该还蛮精彩的。好，那我们今天的课文就读到这里，同学们要记得收看第3天的课程，看看故事的精彩结尾哦。Okay, everyone, with that, today's story is now complete, and it is time for a break. But don't go away. Day 3 of our story is coming up next time.
Yeah, so see you then. Bye-bye.
The old woman who lived in a shoe. Finally, the eldest son in the family decided to go to the giant's castle. He would free his father and bring him back. He took his sword and set off. At the castle, a guard stood at the door. He told the son that his father was in a cage in a large room. However, a dragon was sleeping there. This didn't make the son scared. He went to the room, took his sword, and killed the dragon. Then he opened the lock on his father's cage and let him out.
各位观众，欢迎收看全民说英语，我是 Daphne。今天我们总共要学习3则文法。第一则是表示 A 带 B 回来的句型 ，A brings B back。第二则是表达出发的动词片语 set off。第3则是传达让某人某物出来的动词片语 let 名词加 out。让我们从表示 A 带 B 回来的句型开始吧。A brings B back 意思是 A 带 B 回来，及物动词 bring 意思是带人，三态是 bring、brought、brought。back 是副词回来的意思，合在一起 A brings B back 就是 A 带 B 回来。例如 Orpheus tried to bring his lover back from the underworld。奥菲斯努力把情人从冥府带回来。接着来看下一则文法。Set off 是不及物动词片语出发、启程的意思。 set 在这里是不及物动词，开始的意思，三态同形。off 是副词，离开的意思。合在一起 set off 字面意思就是开始离开，引申指出发启程，后方以介系词 for 引出前往的地方。例如 We are setting off for Korea next month. 我们下个月要出发前往韩国。接着来看下一则文法。动词片语 let 名词 out 意思是让某人某物出来。Let 在这里是及物动词，使、让、允许的意思，三态同形。副词 out 是往外的意思，合在一起 let 名词 out 就是把某人某物放出来。例如 The jailer let the prisoner out. 狱卒把犯人放出来。以上就是今天的3则文法，全民说英语，我们下次见喽。
A sentence a day.Hi
everyone, welcome to A Sentence a Day with me, Karen. 这个月呢，要跟大家聊一聊，就是租房子的时候会用到的英文啦。那今天的句子呢，就是要谈到押金啦。你在租房子的时候，一定会要用到押金，对不对？那押金是2个月，押金是2个月的英文要怎么说呢？你可以说 I need a 2-month deposit. I need a 2-month deposit.Whenever you want to rent a place to stay, maybe it's a house, maybe it's a condo or an apartment. Usually your landlord will require you to pay a deposit. Some places might require a 1-month deposit. Some places maybe 2-month deposit. And that is today's sentence, okay? I need a 2-month deposit. So if you ever break anything or miss a payment, then your landlord can just deduct it from your deposit, okay? So let's repeat it again. The sentence for today is, I need a 2-month deposit. I need a 2-month deposit. Very good. And we'll see you next time. Bye-bye.
Hello， 大家好，我是 Hanny， 又到我们1分钟的单元喽。那今天同样是用1分钟的时间来复习在 Stories and Fables 学到的4个单字。同学们，您都准备好没？1分钟计时开始。好，第一个单字呢，它可以当形容词来形容很空闲的啊、自由的啊，或是免费的什么的。可是它这边当动词，它表示释放，让什么自由？这叫什么 ？Free. They freed the poor dog from its cage. 他们把那只可怜的狗狗从笼子里面放出来。第二单字叫做守卫、侍卫，这怎么说呢？叫做 guard. The knight killed the guards and rescued the princess. 骑士把守卫杀掉，接着就把公主救出来了，从此过着幸福快乐的日子。好，再看第3个单字叫做龙。龙的英文怎么说呢？叫做 dragon.After you finish collecting all 7 of the Dragon Balls, the dragon will appear and grant you 3 wishes. 如果你能收集到7颗龙珠，神龙就会出现，给你3个愿望。好，再看第4个单词叫做锁。锁怎么说呢？叫做 lock. 它也可以当动词表示锁上。The thief broke the lock and entered the house. 小偷把门锁破坏，然后就进到房子里面。差一点。好，不管怎么样，我们已经在1分钟之内复习完4个单字，同学们表现很棒哦。那回去一样是要多多复习，多多造句练习。我回去也要练习时间的掌控。那我们下次见喽！今天 ABC Interactive English 到此为止，下次见，拜拜。